Just cause you living don't mean you living. Been tripping cause you're unbalanced. You getting less than you giving. And stressing ain't a decision. You're hard when you're born in it. The world is a cold place. Demons keeping you warm in it. Oh, I get it. Pain been trying to get to know me, huh? Cause ain't nobody love you back, so you been lonely, huh? Spending so much time at hell, the devil owe me. Read the season, tears will grow me. This depression hugging, homie, huh? They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. This gon' be the jam till the jam spread. All them dirty hands got me triggered, watch me spam lead. Sometimes niggas fade out like a post shot. Taking shots, what kind of body do a ghost got? They don't understand, no. Niggas hunters counterfeit, just keeping it a gram, bro. Through the times of sand, they be feeling like the sand low. Trapped in my thoughts like my noggin be the bando. Got them wearing camo. Why you hide when the devil coming at me? I ain't never seen you slide. We was shackled, then we died. I ain't never seen you cry. Maybe I won't understand until I see the other side. Maybe I ain't believing enough. Cause all the love I've been receiving is tough. Trying to get some headspace and not give demons enough. Maybe this is all chatting, you just seeing the blood. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. This gon' be the jam till the jam spread. All them dirty hands got me triggered, watch me spam lead. Sometimes niggas fade out like a post shot. Taking shots, what kind of body do a ghost got?
What's happening?
Yo, we are here. Ball Central Podcast. Me and John are starting off. Elijah's on his way. We have a lot to talk about. Playoff basketball, Final Four has been settled.
Can't wait to get into it. Let's go.
Absolutely. Plus, before we get into everything, Ball Central Podcast live every week around the same time, 8:30ish, maybe later, maybe earlier due to the schedules, but live every week, once a week. And also, we might upload a side video here and there. If you want to watch us via live faces, visual, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you want to hear us, we're live on all the audio platforms. We usually upload audio, I believe the day after. As soon as the pod ends. So maybe like an hour or two after the pod. So with that being said, John, how are we doing today?
I'm confused. I don't know. Do we know how to put on a jersey, Phil? Is everything okay with you, dog? I'm just saying a little backwards there. You good?
I've always worn my jersey like this.
Okay, I mean, you do you.
Plus, you know who this is, though.
Well, sure, yeah. I know who that is. I know who that is. It's all right. It is what it is.
The whole city of New York knew who this is now.
Boston about to know who that is. I hear a lot of easy things coming through Boston, Phil. I don't know if that's Indiana.
Hey, who knows?
I'm just saying, who knows? We didn't think New York was going to be it, so I mean, who knows?
All right, so how are we doing today?
We're doing good. What do you want to jump into first? Do you want to address that series first, or?
Yeah, we might as well get it out the way. But first, before we begin, hey, I'm doing good as well. Hey, excited to have John here talking basketball. Before we get into the series, but we have a bet to settle as well, sir.
I mean, is it a bet? I mean, technically, I did lose a Chinese jersey from Phil, a Chinese jersey. That's what it was. So you send me the link or the amount of under $55, and that's all you, dog. But yeah, I mean, hey,
might be a Tim Tebow Florida jersey.
Any jersey you like, as long as it is under the $55 Chinese month-long thresh mark. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta love China. Thank you for taking it down a little bit. Thank you, China. Appreciate you. I mean,
right?
Can't afford these American prices out here, Phil. I don't mean to be like that.
Like 100 plus.
China is. I'm just saying.
Just imagine how much a throwback for a Tim Tebow Florida jersey is now.
Like can I just assume?
Yeah.
Definitely over 150. Not even. Like, let's say, like,
I'm curious.
And we're saying what? No offense, Phil. I don't mean to call you an extra large, but let's say you're an extra large because you want a sweatshirt underneath it, right? I'm saying at least 220 for an American one, if not 230. You know what I'm saying? So just because we're talking throwbacks, no offense, with the tax. I mean, you got to include the tax because no one else does. So.
On Mitchell and Ness, it's about 160, but yeah.
Pretty cheaper. Maybe Mitchell and Ness been cutting back lately. Good for them. Good for them.
They have a sale, so it's
still,
about
it's
112.
Expensive.
About 112. So
with the sale, it's 112.
Yep. So hey,
I hear you.
I'm
you still like Mitchell and Ness though?
I mean, they're more known for basketball, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I like them more than anything because they do a little partnership with Lids. I got a Bobby Boucher in their San Francisco store. So yeah. Oh, wow. So I mean, they do some throwbacks, which is nice. The throwbacks on the Mitchell and Ness are very nice.
Absolutely.
So
hey, let's rip the Band-Aid right off. Let's talk about the Knicks and Pacers series.
All right, let's get it. Let's get into it.
You want to hear my thoughts first, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's go here. Go ahead.
Well,
what do you think of the series overall? I mean, it won 7 games, so it was a good series. Can we admit that?
If it goes 7 games, obviously a good series. So
it's a good series.
I'm happy it won 7. Very entertaining, but it was a lot of blowouts in this game. I think maybe the first 4 games were blowouts. So,
no, actually, I think only 3 blowouts in this series.
3 out of 7. Well, 3 out of
7. Yeah.
Game 4.
Yes. Game 5 and Game 7, I would say, are the only blowouts.
I thought Game 6 was a blowout too.
Was it? What? I mean, yeah, it kind of was, but it was closer towards the end, was it not? Maybe not. You call it a blowout, I guess. How much did they lose by? More than 10?
Let's see. It was.
Game 6 is a blur. No offense. I don't mean to be like that, but after going through Game 7, Game 6 is a blur.
So first game, Knicks won by 4, then they won by 9, and then lost by 5, and then the first blowout was then a blowout, and then 13. Would you say 13 is a blowout?
No, I mean, I don't know. I just think like the way the game was going, it wasn't at like 4 and 5. There was a clear winner between like the Pacers won, they blew us out, and then we blew them out the Garden, and then. I mean, 6 to bring it into 7 was sure, but it wasn't like the game was like gone. You know what I mean?
I'll agree on 3.
That's all I'm saying. 3 max. So yeah, definitely.
So
I mean,
4, 5, 4, 5, and 7.
Yeah.
So, for me, for the series, I mean, it was just basically the healthier team won. We saw OG leave the series. I think after game 2, Mitchell Robinson was injured after the Sixers series.
Huh? I don't know about that. We're being honest.
The healthier team won, yeah.
I don't think it's just a healthier team. I think it was a better structured team. Look at Obi Toppin. They got him for a 2nd-round pick. Look at TJ McConnell coming off the bench. I mean, they had key pieces in the series. I'm just saying they traded for Pascal. Their trade worked out. I'm just saying. They're a well-structured team. Good for Indiana.
Well, I mean, also plus, I feel like if pieces like a Julius Randle was there, Mitchell Robinson, a Bojan Bogdanovic, if OG was there for game 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and most of 7.
And we'll get into next year's roster, but like I'm already hearing I don't know. I'm just saying we'll get into next year's roster later. But I mean, what we had, I mean, we worked pretty well. I don't know. I'm a little upset about the OG thing in game 7. We'll get into that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have you. Okay.
I mean,
also Jalen Brunson also fractured his hand like 3 quarters in for game 7. So it was just like the healthier team won.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because they went to game 7. It was literally anyone's game up until those injuries happened in the game 7.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm annoyed though, just because like if you can play for 5 minutes, you can play for 5 minutes in the 3rd. You can play for 5 minutes in the 4th. You can play for 5 minutes in the 2nd. I'm just saying, like Indiana went on a run where I would have loved to see OG playing defense for just 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
He's got 67%, I believe.
That's all I'm saying. I don't mean to be like that, but if OG's in the game, I think it's a little bit less.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe 55. But it was a hell of a game. I mean.
So, Indy faces Boston in the next round. New York, obviously going home. Where do we go from here for New York?
For New York, I mean, this is the thing that's getting me annoyed is you're gonna hear some news in the offseason. This is a little Knicks nudge for you, Phil. You're gonna hear $150 million to OG Anunoby. I'm telling you that right now. Knicks insider right now. I'm telling you that right now. It's been talked about, right? I personally think we need to sign Halliburton or Hartenstein. No, Hartenstein.
Hartenstein, yeah.
Hartenstein to a multi-deal. I'm hopefully he'll sign for around 43 or 40. You know what I mean? He'll probably, if he hits open market, he's getting more than that. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, and I think the Knicks, they said they're handicapped a little bit. They could only offer him 15, 16 mil a year max. I believe.
I think they can up that. I think they can up that to 17. But it's I like if you're gonna offer OG 150, yeah, that's as much as they can offer him. But I mean, this is why I had a problem with OG is that I don't know if it was the Knicks trying to push him or him trying to rush back and then just falling flat. Because no offense, I'm not in the mood to give $150 million to someone who only plays 5 minutes. All right. But at the same time, I don't believe it was him. I believe it was the Knicks themselves trying to push money for the Garden because those tickets were upwards up to over $1,000 because the Knicks in the last 20 years have not been to a conference finals. Am I right?
Right.
So
ever since
a lot on the line. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Ever since the 90s.
Yeah. So it's just like I'm still. I found this song online, made my day a little bit better. Came from a Knicks fan. We'll shout her out later. Oh, let me shout her out now. Hold on. Let me go to my.
Go spot. New York, go New York, go.
Oh, actually, it was a new song. It's like it's some girl wrote it. It was really, really good. It's called "Thank You, Jalen Brunson" by Ski Team. Let me tell you, some really indie stuff. It's good. I'm telling you.
Oh, Caitlin Clark. Okay, have a game.
How's she doing tonight?
Right now, the Fever are beating the Sun by 2. Caitlin Clark 3 for 7 from 30, 13 points. She's kept catching on.
Bro, she's just warming up. You know what I mean? Like she faced 2 really good teams in the beginning of the year, and then I don't mean to say the WNBA doesn't have a bunch of good teams because they do. She hasn't even faced the Las Vegas yet, but
she's facing the same team that she played game 1 right now. The Sun.
I mean, she's doing well, way better than those 10 turnovers, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still been doing high turnovers, so
she just warming up.
But for the Knicks, honestly, I think you guys do need to make some moves.
Who do you think we should go get? Do you think a big name is in the cards? And don't get me wrong, I'm not against trading Julius Randle, but I don't need the 5 minutes after we lose to be like, oh, we'll just offer Julius Randle in a package. How amazing that will be. People will jump at the offer. No, I'm not. You know what I mean? He couldn't be moved last year. I mean, maybe his contract is a little bit more money friendly. I don't know. But there's no quick fix to this. Anything done in the offseason is going to affect OG's contract. So I think I don't know what's going to go exactly down if the Knicks can get a friendly deal on OG for maybe 120, 110. That would be really nice. And then add some type of offensive weapon. You know what I mean? But Phil, what do you suggest? Sorry about that.
I do think you guys should sign OG for hopefully a friendly deal, but
okay.
We'll see what happens because I think you guys need a second consistent scorer behind Jalen Brunson or with Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter who's 1A, who's A, who's B, who's C option, who's 1, 2, or 3. I just think that the defense is legit. They're a good defense, especially to keep all those pieces. But I do think Jalen Brunson needs help on the scoring end because Dante DiVincenzo, he can be shaky. OG Anunoby as well.
Do you know if Hart is up this year or not? Do you know if Hart is up this year or not? I heard some news that he was, and then I heard some news that he's locked down to a multi-year deal around 20 a year. But I didn't know if that was from his last contract that he signed or if the Knicks re-upped him this.
Let's see.
I'm just bringing that into context because he played 45 minutes average this series, and he played his heart out. So when they gave him that standing ovation, he was well in need of it. I mean, he was playing on a bad ab. I mean, I don't know how you do that.
Oh, his contract's not up till 2027. He signed a contract.
Cool. They re-upped him. Nice.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, but I think defense is good. You guys just need some help on the offensive end. A second option to help take the load off of Jalen Brunson. And I think OG Dante can be a reliable third option.
I'm going to throw some names out there. I'll just rumor names. These are just rumor pieces that are heard to be moving. I mean, we'll get to the Cavs in a second, but Donovan Mitchell.
I feel like the Nets and Knicks are be interested in them because I know the Nets would offer. Yeah.
Speaking of the Nets, why don't we just get the whole Villanova squad together? Why don't we go after Mikal Bridges? He's on the table. I'm just saying.
Macau should be on the table because I believe that the Nets kind of, didn't like half-ass the rebuild. So if they want to commit, I think they got to get rid of Macau.
What about? Did you hear Trae Young might be on the table? Who's Trae Young's? Why can't I forget his name? From San Antonio. Yes, thank you.
I don't think you guys need another point guard. You guys need a guard. You guys need a forward, pretty much.
I don't think so either. But hear me out on the offense.
I feel like Brunson and Trae Young would kind of be redundant.
Yeah, I feel like it would overlap when one sits. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't have like I'm watching our offense, and I love I love Deuce McBride. Once again, I think he should get a contract re-up now because he played his ass off, and he's making absolutely nothing on a rookie deal. Knicks, wake up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But the NBA has such a, when you have a one, right? It's just so hard to find offense when that one goes to the bench. That's what I want the Knicks to think about this offseason. You know what I mean? Regardless of who we get. If we keep Randall and we get like a minor player, but still offensively inclined, that's what I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly what we should do, but I know the offense definitely gets stale after Brunson. Did you notice that in the series when he sat?
Yep. That's why I said you guys need a second option.
And I mean, I'm not saying like DiVincenzo or Hart or all these other minor scoring guys can't be a second guy, but I think we need a legit second. You know what I mean?
Yep. D-Book, Paul George. Throw out some names.
Is there a big man name in there? Is there anyone available? Like Bam's not available, but I mean, I'm just saying like
Kevin Durant.
Maybe. Kevin Durant could fill those boxes. You know what I mean? You could get him on a discount deal from Phoenix, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know.
They do need a big.
I mean, if you could get rid of Randall for Kevin Durant, I mean, that's not a bad trade. You know what I mean?
But then I would hate the Knicks even more. So
what?
I would hate the Knicks even more then.
I mean, yeah, sorry about it. But we do have two firsts. We have the Dallas's first this year, and we have our first this year.
Yeah, I mean, so
we have options.
I don't know who the guy will be, but I do believe the number one priority should be a second option for scoring. Just because,
and I'm going to say it just to say it. I'm sorry, Phil, but just because our picks are so back in the later round, why not Bronny James? Why not a developmental piece as a late first rounder if no one takes him?
But I don't think you guys need development players. You guys need like win now players.
No doubt. But you get a win now.
Brunson's getting up there in age as well, so.
I mean, I'm just saying, don't you get a win now player in LeBron James, and don't you get a defensive-minded player in Bronny James for our head coach to just?
Is it a guarantee LeBron goes where Bronny goes?
I think we can. If it's New York, I think that's a guarantee. I think it would be. That'd be the one thing to bring LeBron to New York. I'm just saying.
Okay, but like I said, the last thing you guys want to do is do nothing, because if you guys stand pat and don't make any moves this offseason, then I think you guys will be in trouble next year.
I don't think that's happening at all. I think regardless, we're signing OG. I think that's
a big move. That's what happened to the Hawks. You know when the Bucks went to the finals against the Suns?
It's true.
The Hawks went to the conference finals and said, because there's a lot of injuries that year. The Nets got injured. A lot of teams got injured. They said, hey, we made it to the conference finals. I think we could just run it back, even though there's a lot of hurt teams in the East. Everyone reloaded that year, and the Hawks were lost in the dust.
To be fair, they also lost pieces from that other, they lost who got injured. Didn't Gallinari get injured the year after or something like that? Or who was the guy who was filling in for Gallinari or something? You know what I'm talking about?
On the Nets or on the Hawks?
On the Hawks. Like it was the year after, but they had him, but then they didn't. You know what I'm talking about? He was one of the reasons why the Hawks were in their downfalls. I mean later on because they did get killed in injuries. Not
Herter,
not Herter. The year after, you know what I mean?
Kevin Herter.
It might have been Kevin Herter or Bogdanovich or whatever the hell his name is.
Bogdanovich, yeah. So I think that regardless of who you guys got, I think that moves should be made, because think about it, in the East next year, it's gonna be different from this playoffs. Giannis and Dame are gonna be healthy, and Embiid hopefully can play a full season, and also some other trades. The Pacers could get better, et cetera. So I just think the Knicks should make moves. Hopefully they make moves, because doing nothing and watch everyone else get healthy around them, it might be trouble.
True.
And we also got Mr. E-Loading pulling up right now.
Nice.
The device, not wait for the device to connect. But hey, it's good to see. It's good to see that more playoff basketball, and we get to see how the Knicks doing offseason and how the Pacers do against Boston. So I'm excited.
True.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Boom. Can I add you now? Boom. Trio. Is it gonna pop up? There it is. Okay. Oh.
I hope so.
Yo.
What's happening?
Yo, what's good, bros?
How you doing?
We're just recapping last night or whatever. Game 7.
Knicks Pacers, yeah.
All right. Anyways, before I get into that,
Okay.
just want to greet y'all. Phil, you gotta change the screen.
What screen?
I'm still seeing the duo.
I'm seeing the triple.
Yeah, we're just missing your
What? Sure.
video.
I'm only seeing the duo boxes. It's all right though. I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I see it now.
Okay.
We're good though. Just want to greet y'all. It's been a minute. Just
Word
saying
it
what's up. I did see y'all earlier this month, but it's been a minute in terms of Baller Central.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but anyway, just
You like that series though?
the Knicks Pacers series.
Yeah.
It pissed me off a little bit because the home team won every single game except for 7.
Sure.
Y'all only won 7 because the Knicks got hurt. I'll say that. It looks like
Indiana's a good team though. I will say that. I know a lot of people don't think Boston's going to take them seriously, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that.
Indiana's a great offensive team,
Yeah.
and yeah. Once y'all lost OG, I actually think that was the nail in the coffin right there.
I agree with you.
Because Indiana ended up winning. Y'all lost OG and I think 2, right? Actually.
Yeah, and we were also just talking about Game 7, how it came back for 5 minutes. It, like I was saying, it kind of irritated me because like is the team pushing them back to keep ticket sales
That's
up?
exactly what happened, man.
Okay, I mean,
pushed them back.
Yeah, it just hurts me because like I'm not trying to say I don't think OG plays through injury. I'm not trying to say I don't think OG's a tough player. I'm just saying I started off the segment kind of saying I think the big move from the Knicks is going to be to re-sign OG for big money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I don't want fans falling into the Julius Erving trap in a sense of 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'll just say that you guys do need to re-sign OG for sure.
You think he's worth 150?
I think your issue is your head coach does not need to be the head coach.
Oh, you don't like him? You don't like Tibbs?
Only because he doesn't know how to rest his players.
I don't know. I don't think that.
I really do. Like, I understand it's Game 7, it's different. Yeah. But in the other games, these guys do not need to be running 46 minutes. It's different when your season's on the line. That's when you pull it out.
True, I hear you. I'm just saying, like 46
I've never liked
minutes
that about
on a team that doesn't have a power forward. You know what I mean? Like Josh Hart, like as bad as it was that he played that much, and in a sense, like created that injury, maybe right through that ab injury. I don't know because he was so tired.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have like no players left because your whole team's decimated, sure, 40 minutes is okay, but when you have a good full roster, no one should be playing those many minutes. Unless you want to triple quadruple overtime.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying like Josh Hart.
The Knicks had no choice this playoff series, so yeah. There's literally no choice for the Knicks this series.
No, they had no choice this series, but it's still you got to trust your guys, the rest of the rotation. You're only strong as your weakest link. You feel me? That's my
true
thing with it.
And that's what makes it fun.
Other than that,
because some people would say our weakest link was on the bench, and that was Randall. You know what I mean? So like, just going into offseason moves. I'm just saying, some people would say that. Do you know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. I kind of hear what you're saying. I think in a sense, you're right from the long aspects of Knicks things because like, look at Obi Toppin. If Tibbs realized how to construct, like he has his rotations have gotten a little bit better, at least in the past 2 years, with like adding people. Like Game 6, there were a lot of ads. You know what I mean? But like a lot, like Jericho Sims got minutes. Like he never gets minutes. But I don't know. I mean, hopefully they can figure something out. Do you think they need to keep bringing in defensive people like they've done for Tibbs? Elijah?
No.
Like what I'm saying is like this is a stupid, this is like hypothetical stupid idea, right? But why shouldn't Bronny James go to New York? He's a defensive minded player. He would work well under Tibbs. He'd be
You guys need more offense than defense at this point.
I'm just saying he will teach you the ways. I'm just saying, maybe not. Maybe LeBron doesn't want that first kid. That's also another.
You already have a very undersized guard. You already have a few undersized people at players. I think you guys need to go get some size. Actually,
I would agree with that too. I do think we need at least. I mean, do you think we keep Hartenstein? Not saying that I don't want Hartenstein. I'm just saying that he played so well that I could see someone offering him the bag.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He might.
But I'm excited to move on to the other series. You want to talk about?
Let's knock it out the way. Probably not much to talk about. Celtics Cavs. Gentleman sweep 4-1. What happens with the Cavs? You know, obviously the Celtics move on, but more importantly, like where do the Cavs go from here? Does D-Mitch go? Do they trade Garland? Do they trade other pieces? Where do the Cavs go from here, personally? Team-wise. It all depends.
E, do you want to hand this off first? Or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
Okay. A lot of people would say blow it up. I don't know what they do, to be 100% honest with you. I don't know what they do, personally. I would like to see Donovan Mitchell or, like you just said, we need a big man, Allen. I'd love to see Allen on the. Oh, my God. If there's a fire sale, let me know. Let me know when the garage sale's up. I'll come buy some. Absolutely.
Here's some Julius Randle.
That's just me. Allows you to go.
I think it's me. Hold on. I'll go first.
I feel like that was super biased from the Knicks fan. So, like,
obviously,
maybe they don't need to blow it up.
Honestly, I think they do. I think they somewhat need to, just because I feel like with Donovan Mitchell. Oh, he liked that. That's fine. Okay, gotcha.
Got you.
For Donovan Mitchell, I believe the Cavs. You know, he wanted to be in a win now situation, and the Cavs still need to develop. Garland hasn't been as advertised so far. He's been having a lot of up and downs. Mobley as well needs to develop. Jared Allen's been injured.
True.
But I feel like Jared Allen and Evan Mobley are kind of like the same kind of player. They need one of those bigs to know how to shoot or get a big that can't shoot, in my opinion, like a Julius Randle.
I don't know. I mean, Mobley is that. I don't want to say Julius Randle before Julius Randle, but like he's still pretty young, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but Randle's a better shooter.
True.
And we saw what happened with Mobley and Jared Allen in that Knicks series.
He's a better shooter if there's a good point guard. You got to have a good point. So, I mean, if you're going to blow it up partially.
He's a better shooter regardless than Evan Mobley.
He needs a point guard, dog. He desperately needs a point guard. Him with Jalen Brunson versus him without Jalen Brunson makes me want to either put my head through a concrete wall or watch the Knicks. You know what I mean? And, like, this year I've been watching, and I'm telling you,
I'm just saying I trust Julius Randle with a 3 more than Evan Mobley at this point.
But yeah. But like you would keep Garland or Mitchell, right? You would keep one of them.
Yeah, but I think
that's all I'm
saying. There's a lot of rumors trading for Kevin Durant or trading away Garland. I think they need Garland, but I think you trade away Mobley or Jared Allen, just because I think you try to trade for a big that can shoot. So it'll be tough. But Donovan Mitchell, there's plenty of other options. The Lakers are trying to trade for him. The Nets. I think if you cannot improve this roster or try to trade one of the Cavs for better pieces, I think you send Donovan Mitchell on his way.
Do you really think he goes to Brooklyn to play basketball?
I don't think he should, because he won't be able to contend there.
That's all.
But it should be a Knicks. It should be a Lakers team. One of those two teams.
I mean, I would say go to the Lakers. No offense. Would you not?
I mean,
if LeBron's leaving and AD is there and he needs a star, would you not just sign up for that?
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So I mean, as for Boston, another 5-game series, they move on to face the Pacers. So
how you feeling? How you feeling in this series without Porzingis? Are you guys slowly nursing him back? You think he'll maybe be back for Game 3 of this one?
Honestly, I think we can beat the Pacers without him.
Okay.
But I don't want to rush anything, because these hamstring strains or calf strains are very tricky.
True.
So if he's good enough to play, I want him to at least be like what 70, 80%. If he's
Okay.
like half healthy, I don't want him playing because I don't want
Got
to
you.
I don't want to re-aggravate the injury. So I'd be cautious with him. I wouldn't play him if you're desperate, like desperate, then
Is he on
sure.
the
But
last year of his deal?
no, he just signed a 2-year.
You signed a 2-year. Okay, cool. I
Yeah,
was
so
wondering about that.
I would for Porzingis, I would probably just look at it and wait and see because I think our chances are good enough. Plus we're like what? I think the Celtics odd to win the series is like minus 1400.
Sure,
So
yeah. No, yeah,
that's
you
with
guys are
Porzingis
favorites.
out. So yeah, so like honestly, I'd see and wait to see how he feels before the end of the series ends, or like before the finals. So
Okay.
I don't want to re-aggravate that injury.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys you're pretty solid for it. You know what I mean? I don't think you need to rush him back, but I don't know. I've also disagreed with what's been said so far about that series coming up. We'll wait for that. Are you texting Elijah now?
I was about to. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just
Let's
watching.
do that before we go on.
The Suns and Fever are tied right now with 1 minute left.
Are they really? Okay.
Yep.
Suns are from
Connecticut.
Okay. That's got to get some used to. No offense. I know they're a good team, but like, Connecticut. No offense.
Damn.
Well, I'm just saying, dog. I'm from Jersey. All right. People say best pizza's from Connecticut. I go, watch your mouth.
That's who the hell said that?
A lot of people. I'm just saying, people
from Connecticut.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I haven't checked their credentials. I got it. Next time I'll be like license and registration. All right. You get pulled over for this.
Yeah, if you're saying the best pizza is in Connecticut, you might want to get your taste buds checked out.
Bro, that's all. They're saying some oldest pizza place, yada yada yada, whatever. You know what I mean? I said we're done with the 90s. That's what I said, Phil. That's what I said.
We're done with Connecticut pizza as well.
That's right. We're done with Connecticut pizza in the 90s. Only UConn. That's the only thing we respect in Connecticut. No offense. And Akeem. All right, Akeem and UConn. It's the only two.
Gotcha.
Right.
Let's go to the next one. What's the next series? We'll save Mavs and Thunder for if Elijah comes back. Wolves Nuggets, arguably the best.
Let's talk about
the best series of the second round. Anthony Edwards, Cat, Rudy Gobert, and the Wolves versus Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. or Aaron Gordon.
Is he him?
Michael Porter Jr. was non-existent in this playoff series, which is terrible. But let's go with the negatives. Let's go with the losers first, and then we'll talk about the winners because
before we talk about the negatives, you're trying to tell me Michael Porter Jr. was his brother. His brother impersonated him.
I mean, he probably placed all unders on his prop to help his 3 or 4 brothers from out of jail or prison. So
God.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
3 of them are in trouble. So
allegedly.
Oh my Lord! Is a madhouse right now in Indiana. Good Lord.
It's a madhouse. She hit a 3.
No, it's Duana Bonner hit a layup, a contested layup.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. Just disappearing act. But
are you watching on the WNBA app?
I'm watching on ESPN.
Noise.
Yeah, you want to show off against the Lakers, but it disappeared against Minnesota. But for the Denver Nuggets, the last 6 years, it's hard to repeat. No one has been able to repeat since I believe the Warriors. So
I'm happy about it.
Parity. Big parity. And fun fact, the last 6 champions have not been able to get out of the second round, the latest. So last year, the Warriors out first or second round.
True.
And then I believe it was the Lakers out first or second round. The Bucks out first or second round. There's a lot of it's showing how competitive every year the league has gotten. So hey, Denver.
Hey, it might be the Celtics year because the East is improving next year. I'm just saying.
Gotcha. Right. You're right.
I'm just saying.
But for Denver, I mean, the bench was a struggle this series.
True.
Jokic did his thing, 20-point double-doubles, 30-point triple-doubles, etc. It was just the role players on the bench. Jamal Murray had some off games, but he definitely rebounded with some good games as well. Aaron Gordon had a couple good games, but then he disappeared. I think the last game of the series. Michael Porter Jr., where were you? KCP, where were you? The bench, the whole bench, even Christian Braun, where were you? Jaden McDaniels, Cat, Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, Michael Conley, their role players showed up, and the better overall team effort won, and that was Minnesota. So
did you see Rudy Gobert's shot?
Yeah, the fadeaway.
Oh my God. Oh my, we still talk about it. I don't mean to be like that, but God.
Also, Mike Malone, he was acting like a bitch post game.
Was he?
Yeah, he was because the reporter asked him, "Hey, what's your reaction to losing a 20-point?" This is paraphrasing, of course, not word for word.
Of course.
How do you feel about losing a 20-point lead and losing a game 7 at home?
Stuff.
And then he said, "Next question." That's a stupid ass question. I'm not gonna answer that bullshit. I was like, "You're just mad you lost a 20-point lead at home again."
I mean, what are you gonna say other than I'm so defeated? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, just say, "Hey, the better team won. We got out game planned. We got outworked. Plain and simple."
some people can't admit defeat, Phil. It's crazy. I mean,
Plus, I feel like Mike Malone and Nick Sirianni from the Eagles are the same person.
You think so?
They act the same way.
Mike Malone is fatter. I don't mean to be like that, but
no, absolutely. But I feel like their energy, their mannerisms, they act the same way during games. You saw that clip of Nick Sirianni after the Eagles and Chiefs game. How do you like that, Chiefs fans? I get the same energy from Michael Malone.
Does he? Does he really? He really gives off that energy?
When he talks about the Lakers, absolutely. Who are the Lakers' daddy, et cetera, et cetera. It's the same concept.
Bro, yeah. I don't mean to be like that. I don't really pay attention as much to Mike Malone when it comes to those Lakers series because, like, no offense, dude, but like, win 2. You know what I mean? Like, the Lakers have how many championships? You got 1.
17.
I mean, 1 to 17. That's kind of like the odds of you winning again. But hey, what is going to be? What it's going to be? You know what I mean?
17%.
You got Joker. I mean, hey, it ups the odds.
Right. So yeah, Jokic gets to go home to his horses early. So happy. But let's take it to the Minnesota side of things. Minnesota Timberwolves. Wow, they're down 3-2, and they won Game 6 and Game 7 to move on to the next round.
They were very exciting to watch.
Top 3 defense in the league. Rudy Gobert was getting clowned Game 6 and 7 for not playing defense, but he came up big in the biggest ways in Game 7. The fadeaway shot, like you alluded to.
Dude, that shot.
Crazy. But
that shot was like Dirk. You know what I mean?
And think about it.
I don't mean to not compliment Dirk in the way he shoots, but the way he was shooting against LeBron in those finals, like you just knew it was going in. You know what I mean? Like it was that smooth. You know what I mean? Like it was just so beautiful.
Right.
Sorry, Dirk.
And Edwards had. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Ant Edwards had a terrible game.
Crazy. Yeah. I mean,
he shot terrible. I think 6 for 24, but. Cat, your boy, your New Jersey guy, came through. He was the MVP. Jaden McDaniels as well. They pulled through to help the Wolves carry the slack. Mike Conley, some clutch moments as well. So, hey, Mike, your star struggled on Game 7, but the rest of the team was there to pick you up. Shout out to Cat and Jaden McDaniels.
And you know what's crazy is that's because of Ant Edwards. Like, no offense, I don't mean to be like that because I this is my time to give Cat his flowers. Congratulations, Cat. That was an amazing Game 7. You really pulled it through. But if Anthony Edwards doesn't believe in you, I don't know if that's possible. You know what I mean? Right. Like, he said straight into the mic, I need you to have 20. I need you. You can't be in foul trouble. I wanted to smack you. You know what I mean? Like, I love that out of Edwards. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you need out of a leader out of your team because, like, Ant's, no offense, supposed to be that leader. You know what I mean? Or, like, already. Like,
right. Welcome back, Elijah.
What's happening?
My fault, bro. I don't know what's going on with my connection.
I don't know good connection.
Oh, you're good.
We were just talking about the Wolves and Nuggets series.
How do you feel about it? Let John continue his thought.
Oh, okay. So basically what I was saying was even though Ant Edwards played pretty badly in Game 7 we were talking about, Cat went off, and I was saying I'm glad that Ant Edwards appreciates Cat like in the media. You know what I mean? Because if that confidence isn't there, I mean, Game 7 might have been different. You never know. I mean, at least confidence-wise. I don't believe in Cat as much as Ant Edwards is in Cat. But now I am seeming to do that. I don't know why, but, you know, Game 7.
It's New Jersey brothers got to stay together.
I don't know. I got to. I'm sorry, Cat, for all the hate. I didn't mean it like that. It's nothing but love on this side, but.
Gotcha.
Craziness.
How'd you feel about the series, Elijah?
I don't know. It just felt like Denver was missing a gear.
True.
That's what it really felt like. I guess it was easier for what's the team? Minnesota to lock up Jamal, easier than it should have been. But once they focused on that, he's normally who brings the ball up the court, you feel me? So that's where they fell because Jokic couldn't get the ball so they could get into their offense. So I felt like that's where Minnesota won the series for real. Um, I'll say Jokic didn't have any fear with Rudy or anything. Like offensively, Jokic did what he needed to do. It was just putting Jamal in hell really did not. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what won Minnesota this series. I'm not going to take anything away from Minnesota's offense and the dogs that they are over there either. But I think that's what won them this year. That's it.
Hey,
Sorry,
it was a good series.
That's a great point.
Great series. But Jokic also said it. We're also talking about a team in Minnesota that was actually literally just built to beat Denver.
True.
So that's what really makes this whole thing interesting. But
for me, the better overall team, or like I said, the better belt team won. There was the game plan. Build a team around to beat Denver since they're the defending champs. Jaden McDaniels was huge. Mike Conley had some very clutch moments late in the game, some key dimes and threes. Cat clutch moments as well. Rudy Gobert, acrobatic shots. Let's get the difficult shots in Hall of Fame. That fadeaway is going to be.
What do you think of that fadeaway, Elijah?
Immortalized.
It was nonsense. Let's not.
It was silk, but it was nonsense. It was silk.
It was nonsense. Let's not. I'm not trying to hate, but come on.
Oh, you should hate. I compared
it was a desperation last second shot heave. We know what it is.
But it was beautiful.
It was beautiful in the moment.
You know how they peel apart a banana and they put it in an art museum and they call it art? It was that.
It was a terrible shot. If you want me to be honest, I compare it to obviously not the same magnitude, but Dame's shot against OKC when he sent them hacking.
You think so?
Terrible shot
against Paul George. Yeah,
it's a terrible shot. If you look at the numbers, it's a terrible shot, but it went in.
Yes,
I guess.
I agree.
That's how I feel about that shot.
And then now we know how Anthony Davis. Now he knows how when Anthony Davis felt when Jokic made those crazy threes against him.
True.
Yeah, I have no what's it called there? No feelings about that.
Yeah. So last series we're gonna talk about before we get into the conference finals predictions and previews. Elijah, your Mavs and Thunder went to 6. How'd you feel about the series?
I told everybody. Nobody wanted to believe me.
I did.
That's how I feel about
We took Mavs.
I told everybody Mavs in 6. All I heard was OKC so young, they're gonna run y'all out the gym. OKC so good. OKC this, OKC that. And now look. I told y'all, and this is specifically to the OKC fans who said they was gonna blow us out the water. OKC in 4, OKC in 5. I told y'all. I literally told y'all are not ready. This is not the Mavs team that y'all saw in the regular season. This isn't the Mavs team that the Timberwolves saw in the regular season.
Yep.
I told y'all this is going to be different. Y'all are getting packed up in 6. And it should have been 5 if Dallas knew how to make any type of free throw in game 4. But
True.
Hey. It is ironic. We said this in the chat house. SGA, Mr. the free throw merchant, okay, the foul hunter, got sent home because he fouled somebody.
And was it a foul?
Yeah, that was pretty bittersweet.
It was a foul.
Yeah, that was a foul. He admitted it, right?
The only reason it was a foul is because PJ, after SGA hit the ball, PJ was able to keep possession of the ball and get a shot up still. Now, if SGA didn't grab his arm after he kept possession, then yeah, no foul. But
all right. For me, hey, it was experience took over. We saw Dallas. They're down 20 game 7. They stuck to their guns. They played their type of basketball. Derek Lively had a good series as well. As soon as they made the switch to play Lively more than Gafford, that's where Dallas became more dominant. Because Gafford was struggling. I think he had like minus 32 plus minus the whole series, and then I think Lively was like plus 30 or 40. So,
I think another thing that happened is Gafford had to get hurt for Jason Kidd to make that adjustment.
True.
And I do want to say to Jason Kidd, only Jason Kidd, get it together, because it should not have taken him getting hurt for you to make that adjustment.
Right. I agree. But yeah, Kyrie struggled offensively, but he was there. He was in there for every other facet of the game: defense, assisting, rebounding, etc., making the right play at the right time. And then we saw Luka shoot better. I think the last couple games of the series as well, like 4, 5, 6.
Shoot better.
So
I think we got to remember the fact that. I'm sorry, I'm just commenting on everything you're saying, but we got to remember the fact that Luka's hurt, man.
yeah, what is it? Achilles? Is it a knee?
It's a sore. Apparently, it's a sore Achilles. I don't believe that. I do believe the knee, and I believe the head injury now. But the head injury didn't come until game. What was that? 2 when he fell on his face, or 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2.
But before then, yes, he was dealing with that knee, and I don't understand. Like, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about it. Like, nobody's trying to make excuses over it. Like, we're literally just like, well, this is what whatever happens, and it's sad that we have to do this, but like, we already know that regardless, if we can't make excuses because the media already hates Luka anyway, so we just got to roll with it. Right.
And as for OKC, obviously they're going to be back because, I mean, hey, a talented trio like, Chet, SGA, and J-Dub, I mean, they're good enough to make it back, right? There's no backlash. There's not going to be the star player leaving for an enemy team down the road. I
don't mean to stop you, Phil. I don't mean to stop you. Can I just stop you for a second? 16 picks within 3 years. If they don't win something, they've wasted 2 generations of great talent. 16 picks in the next 3 years. I'm just saying.
They're going to trade some of those picks, man. They got to go get some.
Sure. They can do whatever they want, but I'm saying is, like, they have a huge, like, they have a chocolate bar that they're not even tasting yet. You know what I mean? Like, it just,
fuck.
Like, I don't, like, I'm just saying, like what I'm saying is, like, you had Harden, KD. Yes, you didn't really know what you had, but you had greatnwas, right? You didn't have, like, the extra little piece, the little something. Now they do.
That's the funniest analogy you've ever used.
I know, weirdest thing. I know. I was watching SpongeBob. You know that episode where they only have
the chocolate bar. Yeah.
They ate their chocolate bar. They have a chocolate bar this time. That's all I'm trying to say. They have a chocolate bar. Save the chocolate bar. Use it when you need to.
I'm gonna say this about OKC. What I think happened is whatever KD did to them
messed them up?
No, I don't think it messed them up.
Okay.
I think that's the model that they're using now.
Oh, you think? Okay.
Let's grow the team to a point where they can basically get to that. Get to that finish line, and then let's go get a crazy star.
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
Anthony Edwards,
Devin
Booker,
Kevin Durant.
Maybe not KD, but like, let's find one of these disgruntled stars, and
Paul George.
No,
PG. That's actually not a bad option.
Bring Paul George back. Why not?
Well, but seriously, you wouldn't want a homecoming at all? A chance for him to make it right.
All right, let me say this. I'm not an OKC fan.
I get that. Yeah,
I do like the organization though, which it has been stated, and I have written proof of it.
Yeah, I know.
16 or 17 that I do enjoy the organization of OKC.
I don't. Yeah. It's like where we agree but disagree on the I like that you like them, but I hate them overall because I couldn't win with KD. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I rooted for OKC because of Russ.
I hear you.
And I love how they handled the situation after KD left. They let Russ get 1 year, see what the team had, and then they went out and got another starter to get with Russ, which was PG. Yep. And then they added on Melo as well, which I didn't like that, but they did what they could to help Russ.
True.
Even though, trying to get more shooters probably would have been, maybe one or two more.
Right. Andre Roberson for me.
But anyways, that's not the point here. I actually like the organization, and I like what they did in rebuilding as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fans will riot if KD walks back into that building.
What if they sign Russ too? What if they brought them both back? They could do it. They could bring Russ off the bench. I'm not saying that would be a good idea. I'm just saying he could if he wanted to sign with a potential.
I will be honest. A Russ homecoming would be welcome with the fans, but a KD
absolutely
is not.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, I agree with 11. Yeah. Also, hey, Josh Giddey appears to be on the trading block, apparently. So, hey, we'll see how it goes. I mean, the Thunder obviously make some moves. They're probably going to let Gordon Hayward go because he was complaining that he didn't get any enough minutes, apparently, to make a big enough impact on the team, even though they traded for him, midway through the season.
I don't understand why they did trade for him. I didn't like the move when it happened, and I feel like I said that.
You did.
Yeah.
You did
I liked it because of the whole veteran experience, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah,
Plus,
we were
they
told to
didn't even
live.
use him right.
It's okay.
It just didn't make any sense for real. But it happened. He's there. I just say, go get another piece, and that is the position that you guys need. They do need a forward. So
PG Brandon Ingram. Mm.
Dude, I'm thinking they could
actually, how tall
is
Jay Will?
6'9"?
J Dub.
Yeah, 6'9", I think.
You're talking about the starting lineup. Jalen Williams is 6'9".
Hold on. Imagine
I think you guys are going to call me crazy for this, but I think one team that could poach Hartenstein from the Knicks is OKC.
He's 6'5".
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking about the wrong one. My fault. I thought he was a lot taller. My fault.
Which one is which? The light skin one is J Dub, no?
The starting one is J Dub.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, Jay Lynn I'm pretty sure the starting one is J Dub.
Okay, so if the starting one is J Dub, the other one is J Will.
Yep.
Then they need a 3, and I think they can get away with getting a very talented 2, like a Donovan Mitchell or Anthony Edwards. And
I don't
just
think
playing a little small because they do have Chet still.
I love that you're saying that. I don't think I'll ever.
You know how badly the Minnesota would hate Anthony Edwards if he went to OKC.
I don't think Anthony
trade all
Edwards
16
will go to
picks.
OKC. I think Anthony Edwards will be a Timberwolf, and then he'll become a Celtic.
What?
Shut up, KG. Yeah.
What is going on?
In 2037, he's gonna be there.
Get out of here.
That was a joke for real. I'm not gonna lie, but
shut up, KG.
I really do think that if they can go get, a third star, Anthony Edwards is going to stay in Minnesota, I think, for his career. So I do think, somebody like Donovan Mitchell, who, yes, he's a prospect to come to the Knicks. I don't think he actually will come to the Knicks, though.
I agree with that, too. I don't think he'll come either.
Devin Booker, disgruntled in Phoenix. You never know.
True.
Hey, if Boston blows it up, Tatum could be an option, or Jaylen Brown could be an option.
Yeah.
There's a few options that you guys have at the 3.
I don't mean to ask you this, but where do you think Trae Young's going to go? I don't think probably OKC or New York, but I'm just saying.
I think if LeBron leaves, Trae Young goes to the Lakers, which is a perfect move for him.
There's San Antonio.
Like that. I don't mind. You don't you don't like the Trae Young to San Antonio at all?
No.
You heard those rumors?
But I don't hate the move.
Okay.
I just don't want that move.
Okay. Who would you pair up with Wemby?
DeJounte, actually.
Ooh.
I think Atlanta keeps
back to San Antonio.
Here's my thing, especially with Wemby. I don't think that they want to get another super ball dominant point guard.
True.
Because you want Wemby to have the ball on the offensive end.
True.
So I don't think them going to get a Trae Young, it'll lead to a lot of lobs, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to want to have Wemby have the ball a little more. So you want to get somebody who's not looking to score just as much. You just want somebody who's going to be a team player and get to win.
I just like them to get. Yeah. I'd just like them to get somebody who realizes Wemby's Wemby. You know what I mean? You ever watch the San Antonio Spurs? It was like, what is going? You're pass the ball to the tall guy.
But they're there to tank so they can get at least one more good draft pick before.
Bro, I was just like, what is this offense?
They're tanking to get one more good pick before they become serious.
It was baffling. I mean, I get that, but
number 4 pick. Hey,
I mean, the lottery's the lottery. You know what
Rob
I mean?
Dillingham, you're now a San Antonio Spur. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Because that's their projected pick, so hey, we'll see. But oh wait, I don't know if you're here for it or not. But what do you think Cleveland should do next?
I don't know what Cleveland should do next.
What I was saying.
They do have to blow it up, but
that's what I was saying too.
I say trade Mobley or Allen.
think Allen
Allen,
stays.
but
Or no.
first of all,
Mobley
we have
stays.
to recognize that Donovan Mitchell's probably going to leave.
Wait, no, but he's under contract, isn't he?
I think this next year is his last year, or
Is
this
it?
year was
Okay,
his
we'll
last
check.
year.
Does he have a player option?
I think he has a team option. I thought he was on
I
a
think
team.
next season's his last season under contract.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like against them trading away Mitchell, you know what I mean, or just getting more stuff, you know what I mean. But
Donovan Mitchell has a player option for 2025 to 26, so he's under contract for next season.
Gotcha. And he's got a player.
But I think the funny thing is about it, like Utah traded him to Cleveland. Cleveland, yeah, it worked out for a little bit, but they literally just turned straight into the what's it called? What team was he on? The Utah Jazz of the East.
You think so?
He's stuck in that 4-5. Yeah.
Allen and Rudy Gobert.
Look at it.
The Utah Jazz of the East, though. That's so.
I mean, technically,
Look at it for when it
not a bad comparison.
for what it was.
I get that.
Not even roster construction, but let's look at it this way. You have the teams that are just superstar power ahead of you. In like, when he was in the West, he had Golden State.
Sure.
I'm trying to think who else was ahead of him. I'm pretty sure Portland was ahead of him.
Sure.
San Antonio when they had Kawhi.
Sure.
There were teams that were ahead of him. The Clippers, I think, were ahead of him still at one point. The Rockets, there we go. You had the star power teams that were ahead of you. Now he's in the East. You got the star power teams ahead of you. You still have Boston. Now you have the Knicks. You still have Philly, who, yes, they were hurt this year. That's the only reason why they were so low in the standings. Let's not forget that.
I don't feel like Philly, there's a positive outcome for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe something's going to happen this offseason for them, but
still, you still have those three teams, and I didn't even mention Milwaukee. I'm sorry. You still
true.
have
You didn't even mention Milwaukee. I was counting Milwaukee before you were, like, when you were saying 76ers, I was like, this guy didn't even mention Milwaukee.
But I'm talking about, we have four teams that are like star-studded and will be able to keep y'all at bay, meaning y'all are at best y'all are a 3-4 seed, but y'all are really like the 5th seed in the East if everybody stays healthy. Same thing when he was in the West. You might win your first round matchup if you end up going up against an OKC who just for some reason can't beat you, which was Orlando Magic this year.
Yep.
Okay.
And then second round you actually run into some killers, which was Portland or Golden State, and get packed straight up, which was Boston this year.
True. Both got annoying owners too when you think about it.
Yep.
Damn, that's a good comparison. I just feel like LeBron did so much to, like, I don't want to say counteract that, you know what I mean? But, like, I just feel like Utah's like one of those bottom teams in the league. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason why I'm saying that the Utah Jazz of the West is because of the team construction of when he was on Utah.
Okay.
And now they traded him to a team where it's like
basically the same thing. Yeah, I hear you.
They're going to be mid, just like the Utah Jazz were. They had one good season where they're number 1 seed, and it was mid ever since.
Yeah.
And they finally pulled the trigger on a rebuild. Well, sort of a rebuild because
I'm so tired of people not knowing who's like feed your star players. You know what I mean? Like if you're Donovan Mitchell and you're on the Cavaliers, like, why are you not, like, this dude should be dominating. There shouldn't be a question of him or Garland. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or Mobley. You know what I mean? Like, who's the face of the franchise? Like, you should know. It's you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So,
I don't think that's the question. I think the question is, can he win with the team that's around him? And in that East, Tatum has Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, KP, even though he's hurt, and
Big Al.
Yeah, but I mean, he's at least been there forever. You know what I mean? He's a piece that just does everything that he needs to do. I guess I don't know.
Right. You know, speaking of the Celtics, let's preview before we play our little, side quest. Let's preview the Celtics and Pacers Eastern Conference Finals matchup.
Okay.
From my end, as a Celtics fan, I don't think KP will probably play the first 2-3 games. Maybe he might be out the entire series. So for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, this is your series. This is your chance to do some damage. Just because the Celtics' big man depth without KP isn't the best. So we'll see what happens. You have to go off because Halliburton's going to be facing Holiday. He's going to be facing Jaylen Brown sometimes, Derek White, et cetera, et cetera.
Ain't no excuse, though, for your boy.
Guards.
There ain't no excuse for your boy, though.
I'm saying, but the bigs have the better matchup defensive wise. They have the easier matchup than Halliburton.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
this is if the Pacers want to win, we're gonna have to see a whole lot of shit from those two guys down low.
I get that.
And Hallie, obviously being Hallie as well.
Yeah, Hallie can't.
He's a star, so we got to expect star expectations. He's the main guy on the team.
Who, Hallie?
Yeah,
sure. I'd probably say it's Siakam him. I don't think he's taken over those rings yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying he disappeared in a couple games versus the Knicks. If he was there,
Pascal,
it maybe is even closer. What?
Pascal disappeared as well,
but not as much. I don't know. I mean, he scored a lot. I'm just saying Pascal scored a lot. I mean, he did have a couple off games. I'm just saying, Hallie's still young. I think he needs I feel like if he had one more year of playoff experience, it's a way closer series.
Yeah, because
versus you're going to say Celtics in 5, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, no offense, I want it to be a better series than that, and I would think if Hallie had one more year, you know what I mean? I don't think he's there yet. I don't mean to be like that. I gotta pick.
This is literally his first playoff run, so
I get that. You can't shy away from the spotlight. He's him. Let him be.
He has to. So the Pacers, the big man's gonna be the depth. For the Celtics, Al Horford. Nemes Keita as well. Luke Cornett if he's healthy. The big man defense, and plus, how are they gonna? Don't let no bullshit slide from the role players. Everyone knows the attention is gonna be on Hallie, Pascal, Miles Turner. Don't get burned by role players like you did against the Cavs and the Heat. The Max Struces, I
got some Max Struces. Let me tell you,
the Nikola Jovic's, etc.
Control
the role players.
Bro.
So basically, just defense. Yeah, and also don't be consistent. If they're down, finish the job. Don't fool around with some bullshit and let them come back in the game. So, yeah, I got Celtics in 5. So just
I called that shit. Don't even feel like that, but
they're gonna lose game 2. Watch.
We're losing more than one game too.
Yeah, because they lost the first 2 series. They lost game 2.
I still got Celtics, but I got Celtics in 7. I think they lose at least 2 games in the series.
So 6.
Well, I want to say 6, but I'm going to say 7.
You just want to get 7.
I'm going to root for 7, all right? Because I hope you choke it away. But I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Celtics in 7.
What do you think, Elijah?
You won't choke it.
Like you were saying, I think this is going to be Jaylen Brown's series to shine, though, if I'm going to be honest. Nembhard is not who we think he is. Halliburton's Drew Holiday and Halliburton is going to be a nice little matchup. Tatum has to go get Siakam. Mm-hmm. And there's going to be a committee to stop Miles Turner because, Al Horford is getting older.
You can only do so much, right?
But Drew Holiday, you kind of have – not Drew Holiday. Jaylen Brown, you kind of have, this should be your series to shine.
I think it's Neesmith, his matchup.
Yeah. Either way, it's his series to shine. He should go out and have 30 every night, and Tatum should follow it up with a nice little 20. Drew Holiday, a nice little 10. Hopefully, Porzingis can get back by 3. I don't think he will. I don't even think we should play this series. I think Celtics still. I don't think that they need him. I think that they'll be able to walk their way to the finals. I have the Celtics in no more than 5.
Gotcha. So, would you like to talk about the next series? You want to give
all right? I'll mention it. We're talking about the Dallas Mavericks against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nobody thought we would be here right now. And I know everybody in the world, OKC fans, Clipper fans specifically, they're rooting for the Timberwolves. I know a lot of Knicks fans are rooting for the Timberwolves as well because of Ant. So it really does feel like everybody's really going for the Timberwolves. And in my eyes, they're right. I think the Timberwolves win this series. The unbiased version of me says that the Timberwolves probably win this series in no more than 6. If it goes to 7, good fucking luck though.
Who's home though? Is it Minnesota or is it Dallas?
Minnesota's home, but
you have the higher seed.
Home away. In case you haven't noticed, home away means nothing to Dallas.
No, I hear you. I know. I watched Dallas. I'm just saying.
We literally went into LA, won game 2, won game 5, and the same thing with OKC.
You won game 6 in LA as well?
No, we won game 5 in LA.
Oh.
6 was at home.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like I said, if it goes 7, I'm choosing Luka over Ant.
Okay.
Every time.
Well,
just being honest, I think that We do have people that can guard in. We have DJJ, we have PJ Washington. I think PJ is going to stay low. He's going to probably have to guard Cat though. Our issue is the fact that we also don't have Maxi, so PJ's our only 4 right now.
Sure.
Gafford and Lively are going to have to split time at the 5, but at the same time, they're running out Cat and Gobert. We might have to run a two center lineup.
I could see that.
Running a 2 center lineup, we're definitely sacrificing spacing and a lot of shooting. So unless PJ can handle his business on Gobert or handle his business on Cat, it's gonna be a quick series, but it's gonna be a long day for us. They don't have anybody that's got I'm pretty no disrespect. This is the easiest matchup the guards have had.
You think so?
Easiest.
I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. Ant plays defense.
McDaniel's an Ant. I mean,
Mike Conley
too. I mean,
well, like I said, this is the easiest matchup we've had for our guards. I'd much rather see these guys than I'd actually wanted to see Denver, but I'd much rather see these guys than see anybody that we saw in the first 2 series.
Right.
Might be an advantage. You know what I mean?
So you're saying
the only advantage that we did have, I have Wolves in 6, yeah. The only advantage that we had, Dallas has going into the series, is that we have an extra 2 days of rest because we didn't have a game 7.
True.
Okay.
What you got, Phil?
Wait,
I got a quick question for Elijah first. Sorry about it. All right, Jason Kidd. You were
terrible coach.
His defensive assignment. No, I'm just a real question. Do you think it's going to take him more than a game or two to switch up to a 2 center lineup if you guys are too small?
I don't think. I really do pray he doesn't have to go to that 2 center lineup.
Okay.
Because we have to remember that even though Cat has the height.
Yeah.
He
plays
soft.
like a forward.
That boy's soft.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, I love Cat.
Cat,
but
soft.
Like
he's from
not
Jersey, so let's relax.
He's not a bruiser. So if they had 2 people a bruiser is more like Zubac is more of a bruiser than Cat is, and Zubac is not really a factor. We were able to shut that down. Okay, Chet. I don't think Chet's more of a bruiser than Cat, but a bruiser for us is more of an Embiid or Jokic or Bam.
Sure.
Feel me?
Hartenstein, in a sense.
Yeah.
Dog, he had a lot of rebounds. I don't mean to be like that.
When we played y'all, 0 fear. Anyways.
Okay, whatever. You ain't seen ours in the playoffs. I'm just saying.
We beat you both times.
Okay. Wait, did you beat us both times? I don't know about that.
I think y'all actually won.
I think we won one. I think we
split
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you might have won in Dallas, but when our team was fully healthy, what happened?
How Dallas feel about a split then? Nah, I don't know. Sorry.
Well, when our team was healthy, packed up.
But for me, my pick, because for me, it's gonna be pretty much role players for the series. We know Luka, Kyrie, arguably the 2 best players in the series, and it's gonna bring him stuff. Cat, we got to see how Cat does. Gobert as well, but how is Jaden McDaniels going to respond? How is a PJ Washington going to respond? Derek Lively had a good series against OKC. How is he going to respond? We got to see depth because Minnesota's depth helped them win against Denver. It might be the same thing versus Dallas, but I'm going to go Dallas in 7.
Okay.
Wow.
I think it will go like you said. If it goes to Game 7, Luka and Kyrie are there. I think they do force a Game 7. I think they go up 3-2, but then Minnesota wins Game 6, and then you guys win.
That's not happening.
I'm gonna say Minnesota.
I think either way,
we go up 3-2. If we go up 3-2, the series is over.
Straight up.
Kyrie is 14-0 in closeout games.
Oh, you're right. Then
with that stat. Oh my god.
Actually. So I think Minnesota goes up 3-2, and you guys win 2 straight times.
All over social media.
That's the only way we lose. That's the only way we don't win in 6.
Yeah. So I'm going Dallas in 7. What do you got, John?
I do like Dallas in the series. I really do. But I'm going to say Minnesota in 7. I think if there's a Game 7 forced, and I think Anthony Edwards plays a lot better than he did in last Game 7. I don't want to say 100 on it, but I'd put 100 on it. He scores more points. How many points did he score in that last Game 7?
16, maybe?
Oh, my God.
Who, Ant?
Yeah.
You shot 6 to 24.
But he's gonna score more than 16 points, and it goes one more game 7, don't you think?
Yep, 16. I was right.
I would think he scored more than 17 points in another game 7. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hope so.
But yeah,
Not cool.
I'm gonna go Minnesota in 7. I think it's a very close series, though. I really like Dallas. I think Jason Kidd can make those adjustments, though, and I think you're right, Elijah. If it comes down to a closeout and
Watch the alcoholic
they give it to
drinks.
Kyrie, I mean, I don't like that stat. I don't know how well that stat's gonna fare up, but
Oh,
it's a stat
Phil, shut up.
he used.
He hasn't done that in how long?
Didn't he just do it
Ever since the Brooklyn or ever since the Knicks?
He did it 1 year as a coach, and here goes Phil. Oh, fuck Phil.
But he does have a history of, hey, you need all tricks to try to beat Minnesota. They're hot right now.
You really don't. Let's be honest. Minnesota should have been able to close out that game.
Yeah, I can't believe Denver blew a 20-point lead at home. Crazy.
In Denver with the air elevation, bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about a joke.
Those are our previews and picks. We're gonna have a little game before we head out. We're gonna probably do maybe like one or two of these. I found some random ones online.
Lit.
So actually, let's go with this one first. We're gonna build a team. Well, each of us are gonna build a team. $15, your max. Can build a lineup to try to beat this lineup. It is in the chat right now. I'm about to pull it up.
We'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, you got $15, so you just build your lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll announce. Do you want to go? We each just say our picks. Like I go my team first, then your team.
No, we got 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Because otherwise, how are you going to spend your $15? You know what I mean? Like,
this is easy.
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
No.
Let's see. Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Oh wait, who's going second? Who's going third? He's going first. It's kind of.
I'll go third. I'll go. Well, he wasn't here last week to do it with us, so
That's true. He can go first this week. My bad. Sorry about it.
You go second. I'll go third.
All right, so we got to beat Magic, Michael, Larry, Carl, Hakeem, right?
Wait, so are we building our individual teams, or are we definitely team together?
No, I feel like we're building individual teams.
Yeah, we are
Okay,
building individual.
Like,
teams.
don't worry about beating the top. We're just competing against each other, right?
Okay.
No, we're trying to beat we're trying to beat the lineup on top.
I mean, no offense, dude. You can't. As much as I want to say that's okay. Like your lineup, my lineup, and Elijah's lineup is going to be different because,
yeah.
Let's say where's Tatum on this list? Let's say I take Tatum, right?
He's not on the list.
I get it. I'm using him as an example. Let's say I take Tatum, but you needed Tatum in that last spot. You're not going to be able to. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are you okay with just playing each other,
we'll
We can go against each other. That's cool.
I mean, maybe our teams will be able to beat this team. I just don't see it.
All right, I just built out my team already. You ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
At the one, you already know who I'm taking.
Wait, you just got first pick.
Luka.
All right, cool. $3 for you. That's nice. This is. I'm 2, right? My bad. Sorry about it. All right. For $1, I'll take Russ.
Okay.
Honestly,
good value.
Yeah, I'm going LeBron first pick.
Okay, good pick. Nice pick.
That's fair. My second pick will be combat that LeBron pick. Give me Kawhi.
Ooh, nice. Kawhi pick. Where's Kawhi at? Sorry, I'm
$3.
$3.
Okay, $3 still. All right, cool. I need a power forward. Give me Dirk at $1.
Cool.
Give me Shaq.
Damn.
Okay, cool. It's fine with me.
Gotta have small forward center. That's why I draft in 2K all the time.
All right. Whatever. Give me Kevin Garnett.
Damn.
Ooh, going.
Actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Because you took my Shaq pick, I guess I have extra money to spend. Give me Giannis.
Okay. Yeah. Giannis is a good pick. All right. I have Dirk and I have Russ. Who else can I pick up? Give me Kobe for $5.
Oof, good pick.
Thank you.
The Kyrie get taken?
No.
Nope.
I'll get Kyrie for $1.
Nice.
All right, 3, 3,
Got
4. That's 10. I got $5 left. Give me. I got $5 left. Give me Dwayne Wade at my 2.
Nice.
Ooh.
Number 2. At center, give me Dwight Howard for $2. Thank you very
Phil
much.
took Shaq. He shouldn't care.
Yeah. Damn.
He
Give
won him for power
me.
forward.
Let's see, I have 11. I have $4 left. Give me James Harden at the 2.
And at my 5, I'm taking obviously Victor Wembanyama.
Nice. That's a great pick.
John.
All right. Got one more pick left. I got Russ, Dirk, Dwight Howard, Kobe.
You only
How much
spent
money you got
$9.
Yeah,
Yeah, $6.
Damn, John, you got some extra for like
I could get anybody. You think I go KD or do you think I go
Well, you have
Curry?
like what $6 extra, so you can choose whoever. I'd go 5 personally, but
Yeah, it's
Right.
Curry or it's KD, so it's just like
you better go Curry.
you think so?
Yep.
I mean, with Russ, I
I'd
mean,
take Curry, slot him at the 2.
Okay, put Kobe at
But
the
then
4.
again,
Yeah,
you don't
sure.
have a 3, so you don't have a
Well,
3.
the
so
3 could be
actually-
KD though, or actually, give me KD. Give me KD. Sorry about it. Bring
Gotcha.
OKC back together. We'll get a championship.
I got Harden those oath.
Yeah.
And then my last pick, $1 left.
Yeah.
Give me the truth. Paul
Nice,
Pierce.
good pick.
I think we're forgetting that.
Paul-
Wait. Go ahead. Let me hear your rosters.
So my roster is Kyrie, Harden, Pierce, LeBron, and Shaq.
Nice.
Kyrie,
Mine?
Harden, Pierce, LeBron. Shaq. Okay.
10, 3, 1, 1. Yep, we're good.
John,
I
who's your roster?
have Russ, Kobe, Kevin Durant, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dwight Howard
One.
So you have $2 left to spare.
with $2 left to spare.
And
Buy
mine
a
is
soda.
Luka, D Wade, Kawhi, Giannis, Vic. I'll be honest. My team is going to put you in defensive hell.
True.
Vic. Oof. Hey, Shaq versus Vic would be. I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that. That'd be
Yeah,
wild.
Shaq is stronger, but Victor's blocking your shot from wherever. So it's like, damn.
True.
And the spacing on my roster, I love it.
I want to see a primetime Dwight Howard versus Shaq. I mean, probably not.
Let me write these teams down. Let me go to that third party.
Gotcha. Hold on. You want to put it in the chat?
No, I got it.
Okay, but I'll pull up the next graphic.
Okay. That was a fun, but see, that's such a fun exercise.
Okay. I'm pulling up the next one right now.
What do we got here? All these are legends. Nice.
So,
Oh wait,
I'm still typing out right now. I'm
yep,
sorry.
gotcha. Whenever you're ready, Elijah, let me know.
wait. How much is everything though? Oh, this is. That's
So
all good.
no money. You just
Oh.
gotta. Actually, is it
We're just
no
building?
money?
Phil, who was your 4, AD?
My 4 was LeBron.
I'm sorry, you
Yeah,
ran out.
because it was
High?
Kyrie,
Hard. Oh, you ran out.
Kyrie-
Paul Pierce. Sorry.
Kyrie, Harden, Paul Pierce, LeBron, Shaq.
And then John ran out. I got you. I know you ran out. Russ. Oop. Kobe. KD.
Yo, Elijah, one of the,
Yep.
my favorite reasons to play this game is because I love the value you can get at $1 and $2. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The just like people just disrespecting people for no reason. Like Russ at $1. How dare you?
All right, whenever y'all ready.
Okay, gotcha. So this one, there's no money involved, but The trick is you can only choose one player per decade. You have to build a starting five.
Ooh.
So you have the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. Build a starting five, but you can only choose one player per decade.
One player per decade. Okay.
Yes. So we'll go John, Elijah, me.
Actually, can I go third this time?
Okay, so me, Elijah, you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll go first then.
Sure. The advantage is for you, but I want to challenge. I want to see where you go to where I go to. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'll take 2010's LeBron, my first pick.
Ooh, good pick.
My
I
goat.
will take.
So 2010's out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 2020's Luka.
Cool. I'll take 20's Curry.
Ooh.
That's
I'll let him get Jason Tatum.
Shit. Give me 2000 Shaq.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do.
I'm just gonna build the same line. No, imagine.
All right, I will take 2010's KD.
Oof.
Ooh, it's a good one. I'm gonna take the one player better than Shaq. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, please.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about it. Shaq said he was better. Shaq said it himself. Sorry about it.
That's true. So I got 10s, 20s. So I got center.
Who you gonna pick, Larry or?
I need a 2020s as well.
You
You know what? Give me. I'll take Magic for 80s point guard.
Ooh, interesting.
Yep. Got you. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Luka and KD. Give me. I feel like I have to. I don't really like any other point guards, so Luka's going to the point. Give me 90s. What's my team right now? Just Luka and KD?
Yep.
I can't grab Shaq or Kareem. I can't grab Dwight Howard either. I can't grab Jokic, so I have to. Damn.
It does get hard.
Hey, yo.
That's what she
Sorry,
said.
whatever, bro. Whatever. The amount of
Which is what I
options
also can't-
keep multiplying.
I can't grab Magic either. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. Give me. Since he's such a good defender, give me. You know what? Give me Hakeem. Give me 90s Hakeem.
Ooh, I like that. John.
All right. Give me 2000s Kobe.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
So I got point guard, small forward, center, shooting guard, and do I do it? You know what? Give me Jordan.
Yeah. All right. Give me 80s Bird.
Nice.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sorry, I'm just 1 second. All right.
Who did I take? Luka, KD, Bird, and Hakeem.
Oh hell no! Sorry. Can't. I literally. Is this the only person I can take? I think so. We have to pick within the years within what we already picked, right? Like it has to be a power forward. It has to be a power forward, right?
No.
No, you can put whoever. You can put whoever.
I can put wherever. But it just can't be in the same exact year I've already picked in.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Sorry about the
So
confusion.
John Stockton, that's center for John.
I mean, no. I only have 90s and I have 2000s left. So yeah, give me
The issue is you can't pick any of the centers because they're all gone.
Dwight Howard's gone?
No, Dwight Howard's not gone.
Okay.
But you already got Dwayne. Do you have Dwayne Wade or?
Yeah, I have
Oh, you
Dwayne.
pick-
No, I have Kobe,
yeah,
I have
Kobe.
Steph Curry, and I have Kareem. So I just need a power forward and a
A center?
yeah.
Oh,
But
no, you need a power forward and a small
a
forward, I
small
think.
forward. A small forward and a power forward. That's what I need. So you know what? I'll go Charles Barkley. Sorry about it. I'll just talk. That's probably why I'm picking Charles Barkley because he can't shut his mouth. So
My bad. Okay.
my bad. Sorry about it.
My last pick. You know what? It would be right if he wasn't drafted. Give me Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
You got who?
He took Tatum.
Tatum.
Okay, cool.
So Luca, Larry, KD, Hakeem. I definitely have space to go for another guard, or I could play super big and go grab Tim Duncan. Go KD at the 3, Larry at the 2. Do I go get AI or do I go get Larry? I mean, do I go get AI or do I go get Tim?
Up to you. Who's your point guard?
Sorry, my connection went out again. I don't think I have enough floor space in. I don't think I have enough floor spacing in Luka, Larry, and KD. I might need an extra floor spacer because Hakeem is definitely going to clog the paint. But then again, every center here would clog the paint except for Jokic. So, also, both of you. Well, who is Michael?
No.
I do.
Okay, so his paint is actually super clogged because he doesn't have any shooters. You have Magic too, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Phil doesn't have any shooters.
Playing straight 90s ball.
You do.
He literally only has Tatum.
Oh my God! Stop,
And
Phil.
2010's LeBron, I guess you could pass up as a shooter, but like Magic, Michael, and Shaq, everything's within 15 feet.
Yeah.
Like
It's
Michael
very
will put
not
up for
Phil
threes,
team.
but
It's very
he's
not Phil team. But you know, we love to see the end product. Who you take last? You probably want.
For spacing, I should just. All right, so I'd be very undersized if I did that. Actually, I'm gonna get, especially going up against Phil. But you do have Curry, and I don't know anybody else is gonna run around with Curry.
That's right. That's right.
Who's your team? Curry, D Wade, Charles Barkley.
Yeah, it's Kobe.
Go. No, D Wade's not on my team. It's
He has Curry, Kobe, Barkley. He's missing a power forward, and he has Kareem.
I have Hakeem.
Hakeem. Sorry.
He has Kareem.
Yeah. Kareem.
Oh,
I already said Hakeem. My bad. Sorry, Kareem. Sorry. I need to drink.
Well, your paint is clogged as well. Your only floor spacer.
You think so?
Your only shooters are Kobe and Curry.
Yeah, but that's 2 out of the 4 I have. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for one more shooter.
Well, you have to go 2010.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go D Wade.
Paint's still clogged. He's not.
No, D Wade can shoot. What are we talking about here?
But
He's
mid-range,
like Jordan.
I wouldn't say.
He's like Jordan with shooting. He's not a
No,
shooter.
come on. He shot threes. He could shoot. He'll play decent too. Well, Kobe at the 3.
I'm gonna go Tim Duncan because
Okay, good.
You
I
have
need
no
the
idea how
defense.
good Tim Duncan was.
He was damn good. Yeah, he was really good. I agree. I like that pick.
I think getting Tim Duncan with the last pick is a steal.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So my lineup, Magic, MJ, LeBron, Tatum, LeBron, and then Shaq. And then, what's your lineup, Elijah?
My lineup was Luka. I ran out Luka, Larry, Tim Duncan, KD, and Hakeem. A lot of size.
Gotcha. And then John?
And I went small. I went Curry, D Wade, Kobe, Barkley, and Kareem.
Okay. Very interesting. Did you want to write that down for the person as well? The third party. Oh, whoops, my bad.
I have 3
think-
third parties here, just in case 2 of them agreed.
Hey, perfect. Hey.
Wait, go back. What was your team again, Phil?
It was Magic, MJ, Tatum, LeBron, Shaq.
You said LeBron, Shaq?
Yep.
You know what? Actually,
And then John's team was
it was Curry, Kobe, Barkley. I picked D Wade last, but can I pick Dwight Howard instead to add a little size? Or
Yeah, sure.
that's what I wanted you to.
I kind of was thinking that because I really didn't want to pick him, but
who was your 4?
Dwight Howard.
I'm guessing
Would
Dwight
probably be the
now.
4. It'd be
Who's your
Dwight.
5? Oh, Kareem.
Kareem.
I can at least guard. There's not really that much shooting, but I can guard. Kobe and Curry. That's fine. I don't care.
All right. The results are in for the first one. We are going to watch them on 2K.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna put them in 2K and watch. I will say this: I have a Westbrook hater as one of them. So, John, you're automatically out in the first round.
Dog, he was worth $1. All right, how is that not a dub? I don't mean to be like that.
It's Russ, Kobe, KD, Dirk, Dwight Howard. That's the only thing. So,
Just saying.
the first person said it's either between 1 or 2. He is also a Bron fan. He said,
"No, your audience."
So it's between 1 and 2. The second person says Team 2, Kai Harden, Paul Pierce, Bron, Shaq wins. And
Hey.
the third person says Luka, D Wade, Kawhi, Kevin Garnett, Wemby. So that's 2 votes. Me, 1 vote, Phil.
Interesting.
He said 1 or 2?
Yeah, he did say 1 or 2, but then he ended
So
up
it's 2
saying
votes,
1.
right?
He said that he ended up saying 1.
Oh, damn. Never mind that.
I was the only team under budget. I don't mean to bring that into light. I'm just saying.
I was under the budget too.
I
Nice.
splurged. Were you
on
actually
one
under
pick.
budget? How much were you under budget?
I splurged on 1 pick just because.
Did we get bonus points?
Were you under budget or are you 15?
Technically, yeah. But hey, we're gonna call
Good
it
draft, good
there.
draft.
We'll probably know the results of the last one later on. So, hey, third round of the playoffs start tomorrow. Celtics, Pacers. Let's hope we get some good competitive matchups, except for the Celtics and Pacers. Let's just end that in 5 and call it a day. Let's hope the West is very competitive. So, last word before we head out. Who got 'em?
I've been enjoying these playoffs. I should be available for the next few Mondays until the finals is over. So we'll be here to talk. Game 1 tomorrow, Celtics Pacers. Game 1 Wednesday, Mavs Wolves. Let's enjoy the rest of the season because just as soon as it started, it ended. And we're about to be stuck with just baseball and NASCAR, but about to be stuck. So
WNBA as well.
Yeah, like I said, we're about to be stuck with just baseball and NASCAR.
Hayden. It's getting better.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching WNBA a little bit more this year, but it's still it's still. I'm not gonna lie. I treat it the same way I treat the NBA. I'm kind of just turn off the games after a while. You just not watching.
Yeah, it's
Do
a
you think
process.
they need a tournament too?
No,
I feel like they need.
they don't have enough teams. They don't. Have enough
you maybe shorten their season to make it more like a. They don't have enough teams.
They only play 40 games, so I was like, ooh.
They only have 12 games.
I'm just saying, I can see how the WNBA and the NBA's regular season games are boring. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Until it gets to playoff time.
Okay. I'm sorry. I got the. Oh wow.
John won, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah. So this next one, John wins.
That's some bullshit.
Who'da
Dwight
won?
Howard at 4.
John won.
Sorry.
Steph, Kobe, Barkley, Dwight, Kareem. The first, apparently, I'm in second. Phil's third.
I don't mean to be like that. Elijah, you definitely drafted better than me in this draft. And no offense, I feel like it was a little bit closer than no votes in the last draft. That's all I'm saying. Got some Russ haters.
I mean, yeah.
I got over my Russ hate. Get over your Russ hate, all right? He was good to begin with. Now we should appreciate him. Jeez. That's my last words. Get over your Russ hate, bro. On some real shit.
He's a Laker fan. He won't.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, yuck. Get a real franchise. Sorry about it, Elijah.
For me, yeah, playoff time. We're gonna be on playback here and there for the games, as well as some WNBA NBA games. So, hey, stay tuned to that. Maybe some baseball. Who knows? And maybe NASCAR as well. Yeah, just keep on the lookout. Stay tuned to our socials, etc., etc. Me and Elijah have a video coming out this Friday. I've been delaying it to schedule it, but nice little criticism of Bleacher Report and how they rate certain things, especially WWE. So that'll be coming up this Friday. So
wait,
stay
what?
tuned for that. Huh?
They be rating the WWE and getting it wrong?
Oh, Elijah, remember that list I showed you?
Yeah.
How
yeah,
bad was
it was terrible.
It was like, why you have a job bad?
Yes.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, so basically the Bleacher Report made a top 50 WWE superstars of all time. And yeah, the list was oof. So yeah,
was
that
it
video will
like,
be coming out.
was it like kind of in the realm or just completely off?
Elijah, what you think?
That was terrible.
Basura?
Oh, it was terrible. Oh, shit. Dude.
Yeah, so yeah, basura. So, yeah. So, hey, with that being said, from myself, John, and Elijah, enjoy the playoffs. John, I'll be expecting my Tim Tebow Florida Gator jersey soon.
Yeah, it'll
Appreciate
come.
it.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
And, hey, Elijah, good luck to your Mavs. Hopefully we see each other in the finals. That's what I'm hoping for. But,
man, no comment.
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So, with that being said, we're hit up with a quick outro, and we'll see you guys next week. Deuces.
He's a producer.
Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless, bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation, success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations, ain't looking for no type of savings. Stack up the rest of my savings, can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby, time that we spent was amazing. And I ain't trying to replace you, for you my mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of rap. In the studio, I box the beat, is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I'm wishing you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby. You gotta prove it to me.